You've mentioned before, and I quote here, "Our task is not to hide the truth, but to speak openly so that lies do not triumph over the truth." So, Mr. President, why especially today it is still of vital importance for us to uphold this correct view of the World War II and also to preserve the post-war international order, as you have just emphasized again and again?
We were facing, and we have had in the last 20 years, a lot of examples coming from all over the world of the most terrible attempts of revision of historical facts of everything that was happening in the Second World War. And with huge amounts of money, with dominance of their media outlets and everything else, they believed they could have fabricated everything that was happening during the Second World War and even a bit after the Second World War. And I saw the real determination today when I spoke to President Xi here in Beijing that he will never ever allow that. He'll always be very proud of Chinese heroic history regarding the Second World War in particular. And but this is our job. This is our holy task. This is something that we have to be stick to, and not to allow to people that felt differently, that acted differently, that actually launched aggressions against our country today to say that it was like vice versa and it was not happening in a way that really and actually happened. And that's why we need to print books. That's why we need to put it in our educational systems. That's why we need to speak to each other. We knew about more than 1 million of Serbs, Poles, Jews, of course, many others, but very few people knew about the real number, about the real numbers and the real level of suffering of Chinese people. This is our job. That's what we need to do together. Doing it, working on it, will conserve and will keep the truth alive, and no one will be able to change it.